On the last Witcher stream, I searched every place that I could for quests, but it would seem that most of them are higher level, so we just gotta go ahead and continue the main quest line. And that's fine, that's cool. One drink is all you had, huh? Yeah, you might want to multiply that by 10. What is this? What do we got going on here? Is it a quest? Out of the way. Everybody out of the way. What is
Power
this?
of the eternal fire. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not exactly, but what's it about?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Well, he's man enough to admit that he's lost a step. I'll help him.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenfjord. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Yeah. See you there in about, 10 hours of gameplay or so whenever I finally make my way to Skellige. We'll see him down the road at some point. I'll stumble onto him in Skellige and be like, oh yeah, there's that guy. Oh, look at this. Fistech Attic. Man, pull yourself together. That's rough to see. Wait a second. Hold on. I got to check the name of this. What's the name of this? Get the hell out of the way. What's the name of this inn? Golden Sturgeon. Okay.
Believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue pile driver.
Let's check that out. Fists of Fury, Novigrad, 23. Yeah, that's a little high, isn't it? That's a little high. I mean, I could do it, but... It's the Gwent music. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I could totally do that. Even though it's, level 23, I could totally do that. But again, pacing, all that good stuff. I kind of want to make sure when we do a quest, we're around that level. $23 is a little high. And I feel like that's the way the game is intended to be played. Where's she at? Whoops, wrong room. Oh, there she is. Kareen Tilly. Hello, Kareen.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you.
Yeah, this should be
You must
interesting
first
as hell.
achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Dreaming, what's it about?
Your gift. tell me how it works?
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions.
Right.
Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
All right, let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Let's start from the top.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
That lines up pretty damn well. I mean, obviously it's straight from the books, and CD Projekt Red did a great job paying homage to the books. I mean, there's a lot of callbacks and a lot of nods and a lot of fan service to book readers. But if you've watched The Witcher show like I have, it lines up with the show too. Will you be willing to share another memory? Yes, absolutely. This is amazing. This is great. Let's take a walk down memory lane.
We have time.
Right, exactly. I trained her at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing
Sure
on a
as hell
crumbling
helped.
wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
This feels like a therapy session for Geralt, doesn't it? Saved her life once.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Here's the spoiler for the books. And I would presume the show if it makes it that far, but let's do it.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
I mean, she has the Elder Blood. She's a superhuman with super weapon capabilities. That's why everybody wants to control her. Yeah, we'll go from the top again down.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Yeah, shit's about to get trippy. Oh. So the swallow's Ciri. That's the message we're getting here. Dandelion shooing her away and then turns around and she's gone. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Not as trippy as I thought it was going to be, but we got some message out of that. We just have to decipher it.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Dandelion always getting up to shit. He's always got his hand in something, right? Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Yeah, I hope so too. Let's go find Dandelion. Wow, that lady is having a rough time. Man, yeah, her back is hurting.
First back in port.
Face the salted cod, don't leave me
Moving
too
grab
long
proper.
from the tent.
Still not safe at night.
I'm happy enough to be drinking at all.
True, but a hair's breadth, and those Skellige barbarians would have had us.
Hey man, put some clothes on for God's sake. Walking around in his underwear. Nobody wants to see that shit. No, what's this?
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round. 'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witches
Not the
are
same.
Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Fine, I'll help.
Fine, take this.
That's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, master. We'll knock one back in your honor.
Why not? We have the coin.
Black ones for Danians, long as they pay.
Oh, all right. You want to dance? Come on.
Shut up and fight.
Yeah, you got something to say? Junkie? He just looks at the street filled with corpses of bandits that tried us and goes, that was an interesting reaction.
You'll look fucking amazing.
Something unusual.
There's also
It's a material world, and I'm a material.
Good for you.
No loitering round here.
God, it's like a racehorse.
What the hell is that? What kind of sorcery is this? Devil magic just holding a, looks like a saw? I don't know what the hell that is. Oh well. Some foul magic in the area, that's for sure. Locked.
I never come back, you stinking scaddies.
There he is.
Old succubus. Go give a flying fuck
There's
when you
my
want it.
boy,
Get-
Zoltan. My character outside of Geralt and Yen. Oh, shit.
Next
Nice.
time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Nice. That's my boy. Damn, place is looking rough.
Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour.
I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning.
Yeah.
To put them all out.
Don't
Care
gotta
to
ask me
join me?
twice.
With pleasure.
Here we go. What a way to kick off the stream. Fighting side by side with Zoltan. What a pitiful shot and miss. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like we never left Verdun.
Come on. That's right. Get the hell out.
Ah, please. That went well.
Indeed.
Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Looking for Ciri. Rather not worry you. Doesn't seem like it's going to progress the dialogue. But yeah, I'm looking for Ciri. We can be honest with Zoltan.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
It's been a minute.
But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Right.
Not at all.
Not good.
But I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Dandelion's got himself in trouble. What a surprise. And we gotta bail him out. What a surprise.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Letter from Fran. When will you return to Sidaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Oh, okay. Yeah.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Dear Viscount, once more I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with which you serenaded us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness de Vault.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Oh wow, what a portrait. Oh, this is our stash. Nice.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
What the hell is this?
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Letter from a female admirer. The thrust. Oh, for God's sake, I can't do it, man. That's. I just, yeah. Yeah, we'll just stop right there, man. Like. What's this?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay.
It's his planner.
That's rich. Dandelion and planning. Starting to look like a man serious about his business. We gotta go with option 1 here.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Oh, not interested in his romantic outings. That could help.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings.
I mean, it's the only lead we got, right?
We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Should you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay. Like a rose abashed... Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humour's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden, enclosed villa in Gildorf, Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildor Villa next to the morgue, Vespula. Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Far corners laundry near the mouth of the Pontar, Marabella. Though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. Oh, wow. The bits near Pauper's Square, Lyle. A figure most rare, her natural duel. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Tailor shop across from the tannery. Okay. Well, that was great. That was great. I think I chose the right voice for that. Well, let's start over here.
Julia, but you agreed to pay him more.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week,
Who the
please.
fuck are these guys?
Paulson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
He's gonna pay for that.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got new protection. Yeah.
Vespula's
Fuck
got
these
someone else's
clowns.
protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Me.
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Sounds good to me.
Let's dance.
Nice.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax, it'll come off.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Mean true. Probably best she does that anyways. Need to ask you about Dandelion.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion asked you about other washerwomen?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Who was he with in Harbourside?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Wow. Okay. She's very opinionated, and her opinions are pretty severe.
Thanks for your help.
And you're welcome.
Listen,
for mine.
When I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Penny, my friend, welcome back. It's good to see you again. been a minute. Hope all is well. Let's see. Where are my abilities? Okay, so we want to take... I want to deflect arrows. Good to have you back, my friend. Arrow deflection. Deflect arrows while parrying. Yeah, we'll take that. And I think we're going to swap this out, to be honest. It's a little overpowered, to be honest. I don't need it right now. And then I want to put a different mutagen in here, since we have the red there. I mean... I want to, but at the same time, we'll keep that boosted, I guess. Yeah, that looks good for now. Oh, no, you know what? Let's do this. And then, yeah. 5 attack power. Yeah, all is well over here, besides doing extremely last-minute Christmas shopping tomorrow. Most people do last-minute Christmas shopping. You're not alone in that. I mean, trust me, I know I was out and about earlier, and the traffic was crazy, as it always is on the week of Christmas. Everything's fine here, my friend. Everything is going swimmingly. I'm ready for the holidays. Hopefully you are now as well. Let's see. So this is all the same. 5 attack power. This is vitality, but I don't think it's red. So, yeah, let's go with werewolf mutagen. What do we have here? Werewolf mutagen. Yeah, that works. Nice. Okay. Skills are looking good. Always try to get it a month in advance, because then I usually don't have to worry about traffic or stock issues normally. That's usually for the best, but sometimes you just got to do some last minute shopping. Hopefully you got everything done, though. You got everything you need. And you're ready to rock.
Welcome. Do come in.
Okay.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Ah, so it's that. Wait here.
Okay. Very nice.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Got it.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't want to know the rest, and then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well.
Fair enough.
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay. What did you and Dandelion talk about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about?
First.
He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Oof.
But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
I was just going to ask.
Radavid, sucks flaccid cock.
When'd you last see Dandelion?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
I think we know the answer to number 3, why they dress that way, and yeah, thanks for the help.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Of course. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Let's go this way. Marabella is up next. Why are these dwarves like trying to walk into me? Do they want to start something? I have no issues with the dwarves. Well, of course, these dwarves are part of the gang, so I might have a couple issues with these dwarves.
I wouldn't fry a dog outside in this.
Ah, here we go.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
Shithead, they call
stand
you?
accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
How about fuck you? Over my dead body. Let's dance.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It will just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers?
Oh, yeah.
A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Lost your nerve?
Looks like the sacrament's gonna have to be your last rites. Two more shit-eaters bite the dust.
Your presence is the front to the eternal fire.
Shut the hell up. These peasants can't help but talk shit, can they?
What do you want?
Is that a barber shop in the bits? I guess so. I didn't even know there was one down here. That's crazy. Oh, I think we got a teacher here. So Dandelion. Broke a teacher's heart.
Excuse
it looks
me.
like.
I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fine, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long.
Yeah, don't let me interrupt the lessons.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Well, he died. Don't die, you rat. Do just the other day.
Yeah, you know, like I said, far be it for me and to interrupt the children's education.
We're done for today. Gather your things and go home.
Okay.
Because not. Mum says that if he but catches a cough, it's as good as in the grave. This one's got to be my dad is a witch hunter and chases old crones.
Yeah, kid. Not just old crones.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life.
Yeah.
But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
I see. Farewell.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
So we're down to 2. Molly, and then Rosavar Atre.
The more I drink, the clearer I think.
Right, yeah. Sounds like you're thinking pretty clearly, buddy. The hell is this? Settle down, cat. That's long.
Wind's howling.
Wind's howling? I guess it is.
You look familiar.
Why is it that everywhere I go, whether it be Skyrim or Witcher 3, they say I look familiar? The guards in Skyrim all the time. Wait, I know you. And now here in Witcher. I mean, I am the IronWarlord, you know. My reputation precedes me even here in the world of The Witcher.
Some mysterious murders happening in some house. Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were shreds. A storekeeper, another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales are the easiest way. Well, I believe there's something to this. You'll yet see.
Okay. This is a high-profile
This Baronet's
name on the
Lovelet's
list.
villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way.
Okay.
Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
The Baroness's chambermaid.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Where can I find her?
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata. known until recently simply as Molly.
Ah, so she's an upstart. So she married for the gold?
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Yeah, who's to say she isn't equally motivated by both? Although I have a feeling the gold plays a little bit more heavy of a role, you know? Where can I find her?
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Have a feeling that guard's seen some shit. Off we go.